Developing career-ready college graduates is one of the key objectives for student affairs professionals. Employers are commonly seeking employees who can solve problems, have the ability to obtain and process information, use technology effectively in their field, as well as possess strong communication skills. Incorporating technology into higher education is one such way to help students develop these skills and become career-ready upon graduation. Hello, I'm Megan Friesen, and I'm the Assistant Director of Academic Success and Advising in the Undergraduate Programs Office, commonly known as the Advising Office, in the College of Business at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I'm one of 12 academic advisors on our team. My primary role is to support the academic success, transition, and retention needs of our almost 4,000 undergraduate business students. Our office works hard to create initiatives and produce services to students to support the needs of the student learning, as well as employers hiring our graduates. So the values of our office state that academic advising in the College of Business Administration at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln values a commitment to student learning and development by providing consistent, accurate, and honest information through continuous education, facilitating and encouraging the advisor-advisee partnership, creating a unique and positive advising experience, striving for continuous improvement through assessment measures, and promoting student success with respect to strengths, interests, and abilities. Our mission statement of the Academic Advising Program is the College of Business Administration at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln is to educate, empower, and encourage students through a teaching and learning partnership dedicated to promoting students' academic, personal, and professional development. So the current technology being used in our office include our current information systems, such as MyRed, our Blackboard course management system, any kind of companion book or problem-based lab website that the students are using to help them practice material, our computers, projectors, printers, clickers, digital signs, etc., any apps for UNL, MyRed, or Blackboard, as well as apps that students use for academic and learning-focused materials, such as StudyBlue or Quizlet, or things to help them learn specific content, all of our infrastructure, network, hardware, software, and of course our social media sites. So some of the challenge of the CBA Advising Office include the technology integration into academics, which is complemented by the faculty and staff technology familiarity with certain opportunities to use technology and integrating that into academics, as well as the training opportunities that are available or lack thereof. We also see that our students possess low study skills, especially at the beginning when they are freshmen and sophomores, as they have not developed these skills from high school. Our students also possess low deep learning skills, meaning that they know how to, read a chapter and study for a test the day before, but they do not know how to really learn the material to maintain and retain that information. Our students also possess low participation and preparation in the advising process. They often come to an advisor not prepared or not as prepared as they could be, and we hope that they would be more prepared, and that way we can have a more developmental and engaging conversation with them about potential opportunities they may not have considered. So our goal is to improve the transition and support resources through active learning and technology, and our proposed solution is through blended learning. So what is blended learning? It's an instructional approach that relies on a mixture of face-to-face and web-based learning environments. So how would we use blended learning with academic advising? We hope to provide students online resources and opportunities for independent learning, such as referring our students to online resources via their email, our website, or through one-on-one interaction with them. We hope to share this information with our current as well as our prospective students. And then once we've provided these opportunities for them online, we hope that they will follow up with an advisor in person for more advanced learning opportunities. So some specific examples and areas in which we could use this would be with our general academic advising roles. So through our website tools that we provide to students, such as our 4-year plans, our GPA calculator, our undergraduate bulletin, and so forth, and helping students understand rules and processes and procedures. We also could use Skype in advising, especially for students who are studying abroad and they need some assistance, or potentially prospective students who live out of state. Or just our general resources that we have across campus that we could use to promote our students' learning and being successful. We also have an online orientation program that we call Start Smart, and this is an opportunity for all of our new freshmen and transfer students to be exposed to UNL and CBA prior to starting school in the fall or in the spring. And so we use technology as a way to integrate how to be successful as a college student and how to use some of the services as well as resources and tools that the campus uses for students. So how to use Blackboard, how to submit an exam, or how to submit an assignment. We also could use this with our transfer students in the credit evaluation process through a website called Transferology, in which we ask our students before they come meet with an advisor to log all of their transfer credit from any kind of school that they've taken that credit at, and then it will pull it into our degree audit, which helps us better advise them once they come to campus, and we can have a better conversation with them about here's how your transfer credit is coming, and here's what you have remaining in order to complete your degree at UNL. So some potential technology tools that we could use to help promote blended learning would be tutorial videos and screencasts, our websites such as Transferology, our undergraduate bulletin, and the GPA calculator. We could create frequently asked questions videos related to advising, again on policies, procedures, rules, or other questions that we see commonly. We could have more image-based learning opportunities through cartoons and memes, infographics, and just generic images, as well as use social media to promote activities and events going on campus, or rule changes, or just encouragement for things like, hey, enjoy your spring break, or other interactive communication methods, as well as to encourage students to use technology in the learning process itself through interactive review games, their apps, their websites, or other learning materials. So why is blended learning the best fit for CBA advising? Well, it provides a great way for student participation and individual learning in the advising process. It helps maximize their independence and responsibility. It also helps increase their motivation, their confidence, and their retention numbers, as well as increase the transition process, or ease the transition process. It provides greater access to information and resources, as they often will have the ability to access this information through their phone or through a tablet. And then it's a great way to teach our students new technology and academic skills, as well as expand their communication and social networks. It's also an added benefit that we can use this method to increase engagement opportunities between our students and our staff. So why did we choose blended learning? We chose it for the flexibility and versatility that the options provide technology-wise, since it's always growing and there's many new things out there that we can use. It's a great way for us to engage with our students as well as motivate them, and to help support them in learning academically, as well as engagement through other kinds of campus activities, internships, and so forth. It's a great way to encourage active learning and career building skills that employers are looking for so much, as well as the ease of access for our students and our staff, and the popularity that technology has today. Also, UNL already has the infrastructure in place and has many available technologies for faculty and staff to use for no additional cost. So how do we get our stakeholders involved? We hope to involve our students and staff in the development, integration, and evaluation stages by demonstrating the opportunities and uses of the technology. We also hope to provide training and learning opportunities for them, so it's not such an intimidating process. And then we hope to obtain their feedback and share it with students and staff and any other stakeholder. So sharing the preliminary data and the outcomes that we see by using such technology. So how will blended learning improve teaching and learning? So for our students, we believe blended learning will provide individual active learning opportunities for our students to practice hands-on using some technologies and practicing their academic content, as well as increase their academic preparedness for transition. It allows them flexibility of learning environment and time so that they can learn at a time and in a place that is comfortable for them. It also helps reduce their stress and anxiety, as they may be more prepared for the college level transition process, as well as encouraging their problem-solving skill development. As far as teaching for staff, it provides us an opportunity to provide resources and accurate advice to our students. It also serves as a way to indicate early which students may be needing extra support. So with our online orientation, for those who don't complete it, we know right away that that might be an opportunity for us to engage with our students who, if they're not doing online orientation, what else might not they be doing in their classes. It's also a way to increase technology awareness amongst our students and our staff and encourage creativity in using different teaching methods. So as far as our funding source for using blended technology, it would be through the undergraduate programs office operating budget, typically using differential tuition. Our potential cost per year would be based on the amount of projects that we want to implement. So a lot of it would be through employee hours and time, and that's based on project. Technology subscriptions, we budgeted for about $300, and that could be per year. There are so many free opportunities to use technology off of the internet and use different kinds of sites, so the $300 is there if needed. Additionally, we budgeted $500 for printing costs as well as mailing costs for advertising for our new students before they arrive on campus to help them understand here's what's expected of you and here's what's available for you prior to them coming. As a side note, most infrastructure and technology tools are already purchased by UNL and are encouraged for student and staff use. As far as an implementation timeline, we would start with goals and planning, which would be about a month or so, and then the initial development would be about 6 months in terms of developing all the advising tools and online orientation pieces, including the videos, the screencasts, infographics, storyboards, and so forth. Training would be year-round, as well as implementation of new pieces, again, would be year-round. And then evaluation and improvement would be at the end of each semester, but on a yearly basis. As far as the implementation challenges, staff buy-in and training would be a big one, as well as the overall usage quality and consistency from our students and our staff, as well as staying current on what students are currently using in terms of technology and making sure that we are meeting their needs using technology that they'd like to see and are comfortable with using. So how do we know that blended learning is successful with our population? Well, we're hoping to find more prepared and motivated students, and if we see that, we'll have an idea that it's been successful. We also hope to decrease the new student academic probation numbers, as well as that ties into increasing their first semester GPAs and increasing student retention numbers. So if we see growth in each of these areas, or even just a few of these areas to start with, we know that we're doing something right, and hopefully we can continue to implement more technology pieces and blended learning opportunities to further increase these numbers. In the end, our hope is that we can better prepare business students at UNL for the world of work that eagerly awaits them upon graduation. This begins by helping our students become better prepared to be successful college students, academically and socially, by teaching them life skills that can be practiced in a professional setting. Students who are more academically prepared often face fewer academic struggles. Our hope is that students will be ready to face the academic rigor of business curriculum, such as in areas of math, accounting, economics, and finance. Students who are more successful in their academics are also more likely to see the value in being engaged socially and professionally as well, which promotes leadership development. Additionally, producing better prepared students will hopefully decrease the number of students on academic probation, which ultimately increases the amount of time in which academic advisors have to develop additional educational enriching programming. The domino effect of helping students become more individually prepared will heighten levels of communication and problem-solving skills, which will only further develop and promote more career-ready graduates that employers are seeking to meet the needs of today's world. Using blended learning as a technology initiative is one such way to help complement the needs of employers and society as a whole. Thank you.